Supporting him because he has made himself, one, available. Two, his track record has speak of him, and that is why I'm giving him my own support. Or we are giving him our own support.
Don't you think supporting Abdulaziz Yari for his new president is going to be a big threat to the Christians?
Well, Nigeria has grown so big that we should be able to keep religions one side and look forward for development.
Are you based on your own interests?
We are endorsing him based on his capacity. And we know he will deliver well if given the opportunity. He has a good track record of a good administrator. He has ideas that will bring about governance within the legislative arms. Three, he has Nigerians at heart. It must be stated that given the particularities of time, they need to have leaders with experience and capacity to hit the ground running should be emphasized. This much has been the trademark of Senator Yari, hence our endorsement of his aspiration, which represents the country's best interests in this critical time of our existence. The Northern Christian Forums of Nigeria sees in Senator Yari a nationalist who has always put the country's interests at heart in all his endeavors. This has undoubtedly earned him tremendous respect across the country and an attribute he will put the good use if elected as Senate President. We must admit that the country needs, at this point, is leaders with capacity, regardless of ethnic and religious affiliation. Nigeria needs leaders that understand the dynamic nature of the country, which can only be brought about through hands-on experience in governance. Senator Yari's credentials speaks volumes of a man on a mission to contribute to sustainable growth and development. He has demonstrated competence and capacity and has built bridges across the divides. The Northern Christian Forum of Nigeria understand the positions of the Senate President is for individuals that have distinguished themselves in leadership over time. This much can be said of Senator Yari as governor of Zamfara State and Governors Forum. His tenure as chairman of Governors Forum witnessed vulnerable contribution to the national discourse. He was able to bring about unity of purpose and a sense of direction that was instrumental in solving some of the issues that were contentious in governance in the country. His tenure as Zamfara State Governor was witnessed giant strides in policy formation and implementation that set the state on the right footing in its quest for sustainable growth and development. Senator Yari is one of the few Nigerian leaders preaching religious and ethnic tolerance. He is a firm believer in one Nigeria. This must have defined his approach to issues that have assisted in bringing about peace and tranquility across the country. His aspiration to lead the Senate as Senate President is indeed a welcome development. Hence our endorsements are unequivocally. He is a nationalist and a progressive-minded politician who can add volume to the incoming administration in giving Nigerians renewed hope towards building the country of our dreams. He is tested and trusted. We are using this medium to call on all well-meaning Nigerians to support the aspiration of Senator Abdulaziz Yari, which represents hope for the country. We believe in his ability to deliver on the task of legislative excellence in the interest of the country. Senator Yari is a loyal party man whose cosmopolitan nature placed him in a prime position to lead the Senate in a most proactive manner and without compromising the independence of the legislative arms of government. We also call on the leadership of the APC and all senators to extend their support to Senator Abdulaziz Yari, with the overreaching objective of availing Nigeria and his leadership acumen and strength of character in the leadership of the Senate. The urgency of now requires that round page are placed on round holes, that the task is onerous, and Senator Abdulaziz Yari fits the bill as the Senate President. This is not the time to experiment with leadership at all levels. Senator Abdulaziz Yari has overwhelming support of Nigerians across the divide. This much the leadership of the APC must come with terms with our quest for sustainable growth and development.